Always, it's great to be with you all again. My name is Robert Burns, frequent commenter at these meetings. I'll begin by commenting on item Roman numeral 4.1, and that would be the attorney investigative report. As everyone is aware, I have a tendency to make public records requests, and I made one, and I'm just going to read it into the record. This is an affidavit from Ken Buhler.
What does this have to do with our agenda, Robert?
I just told you, I had Roman numeral 4.
Well, I'm sorry, Robert, I didn't catch it.
Roman numeral 4, number 1.
Yes.
The investigative report. This is a public document obtained through a public records request. It's an affidavit signed by Ken Buhler saying, before me, the undersigned authority person that came and appeared, Kenneth K. Buhler, who, after being duly sworn, did depose, stating and affirm as follows. He is not going to conduct any more auctions other than as a bid caller, that he will not handle the receipts from any auction, and that he will give the board 60 days notice if any changes transpire. Thus done and signed by me the 4th day of June 2015. And I would submit to you that those restrictions sound remarkably similar to the restrictions that he was formally placed under some 3, 4, 5 years ago, that the board ultimately rescinded. And I would also point out that the board did so formally last time. It would be my anticipation that Mr. Buhler didn't just fall out of bed one morning and decide, hey, I think I'll voluntarily tie my hands. So I find it interesting that there's been no public discussion of what may have motivated Mr. Buhler to make such a voluntary restriction upon his rights to conduct auctions, as evidenced by that June 4th affidavit.
I think just a couple other things, and I'm going to get out of the way. Mr. Buhler and a lot of other stuff that's going on around this board, under the business of the board, I can't tell you how to do business, and that's not my job. Really, I just want to see this industry raise its standards of professionalism. And that's all. That's all I've ever advocated. And LALB is an advocate of professional presentation in everything that we do and what we stand for. A lot of things that we know came to us.
Ask that you please stick to the agenda.
Yes, ma'am. I am speaking to the gentleman concerning the business of item number 4. That's what I was talking about, Mr. Buhler, in reference to professionalism.
No, you're talking about your organization.
I said LALB is promoting professionalism in relationship to the auction industry. Mr. Buhler, in turn, if you would note, I voted against giving him his license only because I felt he needed a little more time on rehabilitation. It's obvious, you know, cancer that's gone outside of the stages that it should, sometimes not as cured. I know that there are some things that you can do to help ease the pain, but the auction industry is feeling the pain every time Mr. Buhler stands up. Come on, he surrendered his license. What are we going to do? Again, all I'm asking the board to do is just do what's right. I mean, how many times? According to every Major League Baseball umpire, 3 strikes, you're automatically out. How many times are you going to come to the plate? I mean, I don't know what to say, but I know we can do better than what we're doing. My sentiments are this. My sentiments are this to the boards in the Stein Camp, to all of y'all. I have a passion for the industry, that's why I'm still here. But I know we can do better as a people and as a board of professional people. That's all I'm asking. And if the board will take that under consideration, I'm not here in opposition. I never do. Keep a calm voice. Unless you just really push me, you're not going to see me your eyes above moderation. But if I do, then, you know, I don't want to. I just try to be at peace with everybody. I please ask the board to take consideration. If you're going to do some things, do the things that help the industry. Pick it up, not tear it down. Thank you for your time, your extended time.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm Judy Casola. You all remember me. I'm a victim of Ken Buhler and his father's business. So when I heard that Ken was back on the same identical restrictions as he was before, I was devastated. I just have not been, I think, treated fairly by this board. This was done informally at the time rather than formally as you did before. You didn't honor restrictions before when you did so formally. So, you know, why will you now? why were these restrictions imposed in private rather than in public to where people could know about my situation and what the other victims that he's been associated with? How many complaints does it take for the board to have some sort of result in these restrictions? You told me that I had to have a courtroom judgment to file my bond claim. Why was that not the cause for Brad Thomas, and why was that not the cause for David Swift? You said I received money. They also did receive money. My lawsuit for the 3-year period for this board filing a bond claim, and I guess it's going to take, I'm still have a lawsuit, so that's suspends my 3-year limit. So I guess it's going to take a clean sweep out of this board for this to happen. But I am patient. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I'm just wondering why. Why haven't I heard from you all about my complaint with the bond? I thought surely something would be done about this since my case is so similar to both Swift's and the other Brad Thomas. My things were much more expensive and much more worthy of a complaint as far as what I read their items were compared to mine. Does anyone have a reason to tell me today why we weren't notified that Ken Buhler this was an informal restriction made? Does anyone have a comment for that from me, or the public today? Or is there, how did this get out? Is there a mole among you? What's going on? I guess.
This is for you just to make a comment. If you
Well,
have any
I'll make a
questions, you can
comment.
talk to us others, just for your comments.
Well, y'all made comments to the other two people, so I'm,
Just stop yelling.
I'll,
That was my comment for you to stop yelling.
oh, okay, well, I think you understand, I don't think you're dumb. You understand my situation, and if it would have happened to you, you would be upset. Like I said, I'm patient, and I'm hoping to hear something, and I'm hoping that we have a change, because if it doesn't come soon, it's going to be disastrous. It really is. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people tell me that I would never auction my things again. Never. There needs to be a change, and it needs to be soon. Like I said, I'm patient, and I will not give up.
And I will make sure, are you finished? I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're finished? Okay, I will make sure that you have a letter within the next 2 weeks responding to the questions that you just asked.
Right.
From the attorney.
I need,
Okay?
yeah,
I'll
I
make
need.
sure in the next 2 weeks you have a written letter answering
Well,
your questions.
I know what it's going to say. We're not going to.
Well, you don't know what it's going to say because we haven't written it, but, okay, thank you.
But I would think that I would have heard something by now, and I would think that it would be a fair,
You will have a response
bonding
in writing
file.
from the attorney in 2
Since
weeks.
everyone told me to fill it out, do whatever I needed to do, and I did just like everyone else, and I was not treated like everyone else, and I expect that.
Okay, thank you for your comments.